This is Jasper. He's about a 4-month-old Bouvier, and what we're doing is we're doing retrieves. Now Jasper is teething right now, and what we do when a dog's teething is we switch to something real soft, and I like to use a glove, and I'm using a wool glove, and I turn it inside out, and you know, it's real soft for the dog. So we were using and I also put a teal wing in there just to you know, give it some scent. But we were using a training bumper, and you know, his teeth are getting knocked out. So I don't want him to be uncomfortable at all. But you know, it's just part of being a puppy. You know, those milk teeth come out. So it's really not that big of a deal. But we want to continue retrieving with him, because retrieving is an awesome way to exercise your dog. And the reason why it's an awesome way to exercise your dog is dogs function in sprints. They are not long distance runners, right? They can't run like a human being, and they don't run the same speed as a human being. Watch people that run with their dogs. The dog is always lagging behind, okay? People with bikes, it's the same thing. They're dragging the dog behind because we're two different animals and we function at different speeds. It just has to be off a little bit to make the dog miserable. So when the dog goes after its kill, the wild dog goes after its kill, you know, it's a mad dash. So you want to function that way. You don't want to take the dog out in super hot weather. It's hot today. So if you notice, I'm also working the dog in the shade. So it's about 78, 80 degrees, I think. And if I see any signs that the puppy isn't doing it, I might use the glove and try and excite the dog a little bit to keep him working a little bit. But I really want the young dog to have fun. So keep the training sessions real short with the long dog. You're looking for the dog just to do it right. And in this case, for the dog to do it right, he needs to go get it and come back next to me at heel. And he is functioning. Remember, this is a very young dog, so you just get the dog's body to start functioning in the positions that you want, and it all falls in place. So, like I said, this is a young dog. We're just trying to, you know, make sure that through this teething phase, you know, drilling the dog with retrieves. You know, we're having a lot of progress here, and we also use the retrieves as positive reinforcement. If you notice, when I have the dog sit first, and then the dog goes on the retrieve, right? The retrieve is the positive reinforcement itself. I'm not even saying good boy. I'm just having the dog sit, and when he's calm, I release the dog. I release the dog with his name. And the reason why we release the dog with its name when retrieving, if he's around if he's around another dog and they're all retrieving, you know, everybody will be confused. So right there, that's what I was doing. I was trying to get a few more retrieves out of him, so I'm enticing him by sort of like teasing him with it in front of his face. So that could be helpful. But remember, you might want to work the puppy, but keep these sessions extremely short.